students, I am going to explain what is scale of a map. See, scale of a map is another important term, is another important you can say important for us if we want to find the distance between two places. As we have discussed that map is the drawing of the earth. Map is the drawing of part of the earth or drawing of the earth on a flat surface. But you know this thing that the drawing of the earth or a part of the earth is much smaller than the actual real place of that particular place. Clear? If we are drawing something which is smaller than the real place, if drawing something smaller than the real place, drawing something smaller than the real place, but the shape of that particular place is same as in reality. Again, I am repeating this thing. As we have discussed that the map is the drawing of the earth or the drawing of the part of the earth. But as you know, the drawing of that particular part of the earth is much smaller as compared to its real size. Okay, so drawing something which is smaller as compared to the real size, but keeping in view, but the shape of that particular place is exactly same, that is known as the term scale of map or the drawing to scale. But as I told you, the scale of map also help us to find the distance between two places. How we will find? Let's take an example. Before that, I'll tell you the formula of scale of a map, that is distance on map ratio. It is the ratio distance on map divided by distance on the ground. The distance on map to the ratio distance on the ground. How? Take an example. You know Jammu and Kashmir is situated at the north, and you know that Telangana, take the example of Telangana, Goa, any state, that is situated at the west. If we look at the political map of our country, India, as I told you that this scale of a map help us to find the distance between the two states. Let's take the example of distance between two states. If I want to find the distance between the Goa and the Jammu and Kashmir, how will I find with the help of scale of a map? Let's see. For this, we need a ruler. What you need to do is, you need to keep the ruler on like this, in this particular direction. The direction like Jammu and Kashmir is here and Goa is here. Okay, so you have to keep the ruler. Okay, if the distance between them, suppose let's take an example, distance between them is 7 centimeter. How to remember it? On map 1 centimeter, map 1 centimeter, but on ground 1 centimeter is equals to 200 kilometers. On map, if there is 1 centimeter, on map as I told you, if the distance between Goa and Jammu and Kashmir is 7 centimeter, but on ground it won't be 7 centimeter. Here on ground 1 centimeter is equals to 200 kilometer. That means how much distance is there between Goa and Jammu and Kashmir? That will be 7 centimeter. Means we will apply one formula. We will multiply 7 centimeter, the distance between Goa and Jammu and Kashmir. If we see on ruler, if it is 7 centimeter, then on ground means how much distance will be there? We will multiply 7 centimeter with 200 kilometer, because if 1 centimeter is equals to 200 kilometer, then 7 centimeter multiplied by 200 kilometers, we will get 1400 kilometer. Okay, that means the distance between Goa and Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir is not a state anymore. It's a UT now. It's 1400 kilometer. Now I'll tell you there are two types of scale of map. There are two types of scale of map, that is small scale map. First is small scale map and second is large scale map. Small scale map and large scale map. See, small scale map shows small little detail about the larger area. It shows the little opposite. It shows the little detail about the larger area, like country, You can say country. As you must have seen political map. Let's take the example of political map of India. It shows little information. Small scale maps are those maps that shows little information about a larger area like country. But on the other hand, large scale map shows large information, more information about the small things. Like say the colony in which you are living, take the example of that, your residential colony. Okay, like example is residential colony. Residential colony. That means small scale map will show the small information. It will give you small information about the large area like countries, and large scale map on the other hand is opposite to small scale map, that will provide you large information about the small areas like about your colony only. Okay, so these are scale of map, large scale map and small scale map. Now our next topic is colors on the map. Now do you know students that cartographer, the one who makes the map, also use different symbols and different colors on the map. Okay, let's take an example. In order to show the different features of the earth like mountains, plains, plateaus, desert area, etc. So cartographer also use different symbols and different colors on the map too. Let's take an example. Like the brown color on the map represent the mountains, hilly areas, plateaus. Brown color represent mountains, plateaus and hills. Whereas the green color shows the vegetation features. And then the yellow color is used to represent the desert area. As you know, the desert area is covered with sand, covered with silt. So the yellow color here represent the desert area. And the blue color, you all are aware about that Earth is known as the blue planet. That means blue planet represent blue color represent water bodies. So brown, green, yellow, blue, dark blue, light blue, so many colors are used by the cartographers on the map. But do you know this thing that on weather map also different symbols are used. We have discussed the color used by the cartographer on the map, but symbols are also used by the cartographer on the map. If you talk about the weather map, different symbols are used to show the different weather conditions. As we have discussed in weather and climate, weather of a particular place changes time to time, day to day, hour to hour, minute to minute. The weather is the state of atmosphere that changes time to time. So weather map, on weather map, different symbols are used to show the weathers. For example, here you can see sun and the clouds. That means it represents that today is partly cloudy day. Today is partly cloudy day. If weather map is showing this symbol, that means it shows rainy season. It shows rainy weather, that rain is coming. If it shows this symbol on weather map, if this symbol is there, that means sunny day. It's a sunny weather. And this represent thunderstorm. This represent thunderstorm. And this symbol represent snowfall. Again I am repeating. This means partly cloudy weather. It shows sunny weather. It shows rainy weather. It shows sunny weather. It shows thunder weather. And it shows snowfall weather. So weather map also use different symbols. Okay, on weather map also cartographer use different symbols. Students, our next topic is legend. Legend, or we can also call it as a key. Legend or key. What exactly this legend and key is? See, legend, or we can also call it as a key. Yes, this key or this legend is a chart. This key or legend, it's a chart that tells you the meaning of the symbols used or on the map. This legend, which is also known as the key, is a chart that explains the meaning of the symbol colors used on the map. Let's take an example. In your book, different symbols are given, like bus station is represented by the symbol of bus, taxi stand is represented by the symbol of taxi, train station by the train. That means this legend or a key is a chart that will tell you the meaning of the symbols used on the